I met Arminio Crocodile Deathspin Rivero. He was in my music business 2 class, and we always talked about starting a side project band together because we were both in our own bands at the time. So I called up Arminio, and he was actually our first drummer. But he was always talking about his best friend Louis and saying how incredible of a drummer he was. They've been playing in bands together since they were in like 3rd grade.
That little 6-month like period of us figuring everything out was cool because it was like not too many cooks in the kitchen. We could just kind of figure out what sound we want to have a general idea. Then when we got with Louis, it was like, okay, like boom, like this guy's rhythms, like everything that he's applying to it. Like now we got a sound, we can roll with it. The genre usually, you know, my quick answer when I tell somebody, like, yo man, what does it sound like? Oh yeah, you know, the Ramones went to the beach more. And it's like that, you know?
The finest surf rock, sock hop, punk rock your ears can taste.
Like we have a song that's just like a poppy, surfy, you know, fun song. Then we have Vodka Villains, it's like a dark, like harmonic minor song. We have Dose, it's a straight up like punk song. We got Meet Me at the Rainbow Bridge, it's just like a ballad, like a psychedelic, like it just takes you on a trip. So it's hard to pinpoint it, but I feel like we have our own sound. Like if you hear one of our songs, you'll know it's us.
For the sake of just, you know, giving it some sort of a label, it's, you know, rock and roll with guys that grew up in a place that is not meant for rock and roll.
Now we're coasting all along the way, and we're ghosting. There's nothing more to say.
I really like Burger Records bands like the OCs and stuff like that. The Doors are my favorite band of all time. I really like Nirvana.
Always got to go with the drummers of Incubus, Jose Pasillas, the drummer of Deftones, Abe Cunningham.
Spoon, Mute Math, the Mars Volta, System of a Down, Yuck.
I got this on a burned CD that I didn't know what it was gonna be. And it sounded so like brutal that I only listened to it on my CD player because I didn't want my parents to hear it because I thought they would like, take it from me because it was so hardcore. And I fell in love with it so much. It's the sheer vulgar display of power, man. That's like what it was. It was this really driving sound, and it was like, man, how do I describe it? They were being just real. It was sheer, raw, just power in your face, and the sound of it too rocked my world. But there was certainly an attitude that I took away from it. You know, for a band that's more of like on the indie side, I don't know how many people are playing like me, you know, like. Some songs that, you know, usually starts with Nick having some sort of a concept, and then he will like email it to us, and then he'll get all of our feedback. You know, what did you like about it? What did you not like about it? It's cool having like a solid structure to work off of, you know, having a dude that comes up with these concepts, and then we're all really good like supporting characters for that.
You know, besides like him writing songs, like when we jam and when we like create, like in rehearsal, that I would say that's like a special moment because we're just creating something from scratch, and we've actually made up some songs like from jamming as well.
You know, I'll hear something that Arminio's playing on the guitar, and I'm like, wait, keep on doing that. And you know, Louis will start playing a drum beat, and maybe I'll guide him and say, hey man, play it a little bit more like this. And then I'll just start singing random things, and that's how we wrote BB Gun. I just started singing, oh baby,
daily.
So the songs kind of write themselves sometimes, and sometimes, you know, we write them together, and sometimes I write them myself. It's definitely a lot of fun to find new ways to write songs and see how the creativity comes through. If you're doing anything that you love, there's always going to be challenges, and it's just about sticking to it and finding ways to overcome those, and how you overcome them that determine your character and how you're going to progress in that.
I love being the drummer. I love like driving the beat in the whole room, like where everyone just feels like, you know, like the pulse of the music. I love creating music with like my three best friends who like easily became brothers right away. So it's just a plethora of things.
Is playing the show. Playing my show is my absolute all-time favorite thing to do in the band. Like, that's the best. That's when I really feel like I'm clocking in, you know, like time to go to work. Like, here it goes, the show.
Honestly, I enjoy traveling with the guys. I enjoy because I've been in bands where I haven't been like such good friends with the people in it as I am in this band. So on tour, it's just like, you know, going on a road trip with your best friends.
And it's nice to just find other people similar to you that you can vibe with, and you kind of just click, and there's this chemistry that you've always heard about. You know, you hear about, oh, that band had such chemistry, the Beatles had chemistry, the Chili Peppers had chemistry, you know, and now I joined with these guys and I felt something. I'm like, oh man, could this be something big?
I feel like it's definitely like a huge part of my life. It's just become like this comfortable, energetic, like adrenaline roller coaster that I love riding every time I get the chance to.
In the end, I plan on taking SunGhosts all around the world and spreading as much positivity and hope. I think everybody needs to feel that and see that, and just make the world a better place than when I got here.